Hey, what's going on, guys? TalkNorwichCity here, back for another video. I hope you guys are doing fantastically well. Back for kind of a breakfast with TNC style, but I haven't got any breakfast. It's not breakfast time, so I guess this is just a basic news update, daily thing really. Lots and lots going on with Norwich City at the moment. It's closing in on the start of the season. My Blackburn tickets came through today. I'm buzzing for that. Yeah, massive couple of weeks coming up for Norwich City in terms of who we sign, who we sell, and yeah, it's huge. I mean, I released a video a couple of days ago saying how good the pre-season's gone so far. That continued last night with a fantastic win over Coventry, 3-0 winners. Josh Murphy, Jacob Murphy and Wes Hoolahan on the score sheet. The Murphys have just torn it up big time this pre-season, and they've really staked a claim for to start the season. And Alex Neil will have to be looking at them and going, yeah, they're first team players now. You know, it was kind of them and Toffolo and Van Wolfswinkel who had to prove themselves. Van Wolfswinkel hasn't proved himself. Toffolo has done okay when he's been given the chance, and Josh and Jacob Murphy have just been outstanding. Couple of goals for both of them now over the course of the pre-season. Really good from them. I was impressed with Maddison. I thought Ben Godfrey looked decent. McGovern made his debut, which is pleasing. He said he's not here to make the numbers up, so he's wanting first team football, and there's a lot of players really wanting that first team football now, which is great to see. Competition is always good. But I suppose the two main things, the biggest story dominating Norwich City at the moment is whether the Ross Mccormack deal will be going over the line. Yesterday, there was reports on Norwich being 1 to 10 on to sign McCormack, that a bid had been accepted. Today, apparently, a bid has been rejected. A £10 million bid has apparently been rejected. Now, I put a video out a couple of weeks ago saying that Ross McCormack, we've inquired for him, and there's been a price tag of £13 million slapped on his head. Now, that doesn't look like it's changed. Fulham still want around 12 to £13 million for McCormack, but we've got in for the £10 million mark. Now, I don't want to be messing about like we did with Robbie Brady again. I know that we got a fantastic deal on Robbie Brady, but that transfer went on for so long, and I don't want another rigmarole like that, because I doubt McCormack will be up for that, and I doubt Fulham will want to be up for that. If we've already bid 10 million, stick another 3 million in there, and let's say, okay, we're risking it, we're spending big, but let's do this because it's going to be worth it. If we get promoted, if he scores 25 goals next season, that 13 million, that couple of extra million that we're currently not willing to pay will be all the worth it. Apparently, McCormack was spotted at Carrow Road last night. Look, it's still up in the air. I certainly wouldn't want to put my own money on it, but it's looking more likely than not that we might get hold of McCormack, and that's the kind of striker we need. That's the kind of striker that we all of us want. Norwich City putting their neck on the line and really starting to splash the cash on players who are proven. Look, it might not work. £13 million is a hell of a lot of money for a championship player, but at the end of the day, that's the current market. We've just seen Higuain being sold for 75 million. There's talks of Pogba for 100 million. We sold Graben last year for 8 million. You know, currently prices don't really matter. And that's something we're just going to have to deal with. So McCormack, I'm going to be, really plugging this the next couple of days to see if there's any progressions, and I'll keep you all up to date. But currently, apparently, the bid that we put in for £10 million has been rejected. And finally, the EFL Trophy, last year's Johnston Paint Trophy, has had a whole rebrand and complete reformat. Norwich City under 21s or under 23s, I think it is, Norwich City B team have accepted an invite to the competition. We've been drawn with Peterborough, MK Dons and Barnet. Look, I'm not too sure what I think about this EFL Trophy at the moment. On one hand, it's great experience for the youngsters. It's a couple more of away days for us, although they're probably going to be Tuesday nights and stuff. But on the other hand, it's a bit disrespectful to the lower league teams. You know, not so long ago, we were competing in the Johnston's Paint Trophy, and to have, like, one example, you've got Cambridge United travelling to Middlesbrough B team on a Tuesday night. That's a bit disrespectful to the Cambridge fans. I know most of the top teams, your Chelseas, your Liverpools, your Arsenals, your Man Cities have all pulled out of it and they didn't accept the invite. But, there's a few Premier League teams in there. We've accepted the invite. Just not too sure where I stand with that at the moment. But at the end of the day, we could visit a few more grounds. Youth get a bit more experience, but at the same time, Would I be happy if I was a League One or a League Two fan and we were getting some B team come down to our ground? Probably not, but the prize money's increased, and hopefully it might pull bigger gates. So, I don't know, there might be some positives to it. Anyway, that is the news for today. Ross McCormack, the EFL trophy. The Coventry game was a great success. Big stories coming out of Norwich City at the moment, and I'm going to try and cover them all for you guys. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Peace out. What's going on, guys? Talk Norwich City here, back for another video. I hope you guys are doing fantastically well. Back in a field today, got some fresh Ray-Bans on, and I'm feeling good. Mainly because of this new kit. I thought I'd come back today to give a quick reaction on my kit. I've been in Amsterdam.